Martha came from off the farm, ran right up, jumped in my arms. I said, you're coming home with me today. Martha, you're the sweetest girl, an angel sent down to this world. I love you more than words could ever say. Every day's a new beginning, life is just a game you're winning. Every time you look, an open door. So run right out, chase the sunlight, nothing left to do but do right. Martha, you're the one my heart beats for. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling. Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me. Down in the holler, in mansion or squalor, Martha, where you are is where I'll be. Evening comes, lay your head down, give your weary legs to rest now. Moon is high, but darling, not for long. I will write a song about you, how I could not live without you. Martha, I will meet you at the dawn. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling. Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me. Down in the holler, in mansion or squalor, Martha, where you are is where I'll be. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling. Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me. Down in the holler, in mansion or squalor, Martha, where you are is where I'll be. Martha, where you are is where I'll be. January, up before dawn, down to the Knox mine we've been digging on. No other light but the lamp on my head, and my mama told me that I'll wind up dead, but there's bills to pay, and the rent's due today, so I'll take my chances this time. Breaking my back, $5 a day, when the company store was getting half anyway. While Mr. Cold Baron sits up on a hill in a gold-plated mansion with pockets to fill, and we're underground, 300 feet down, and it feels like we're digging our grave. Don't go down the mines, heed the words that I tell you. It'll cost you your life, and it's damp and dark too. The river is wide, and it gets ever closer. Each hammer strike, don't go down the mines. Heard people talking about the rivers full of pain. They got us digging too close to the bank. But money and greed is a powerful thing. It can make a man blind to the danger it brings. And I've got a feeling this anthracite ceiling can't hold back the river above. We heard the warning just before noon. Thunder is sounding, the river river came through. We tried to run, but the mind's like a maze, and the cold icy waters chased us to our graves. Mama was right that I'd give my life. Wish I'd listened to her when she said, don't go down the mines. Heed the words that I tell you. It'll cost you your life. It's damp and dark too. The river is wide, and it gets ever closer. Each hammer strike. Don't go down the mines. Yes, Mama was right. Don't go down the mines.
Love beyond all means, it breaks the chains and gives strength to the weak. When I am lost, you're there with me. Your grace alone can set me free. Your grace abounds, it knows no end. It covers me and is my defense. When I am weak, you're strong for me. Your grace alone can set me free. Your grace alone light that never ends, and I don't know why. When I am lost, you're there with me. Your grace alone can set me free. Your grace alone is good enough. Without your
wipe the sleep from your eyes. Quit dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, Best keep to traveling on. Ride 10 deep into town. Another night of setting up and breaking down. And if we leave here tonight, we'll be halfway to Barstow by daylight. I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep to traveling on. Can barely stand on 2 feet. Callous fingers tap my weak and shaky knees. At least I can rest my mind. Find some comfort in those yellow and white lines. They've been there all along. Keep to traveling on. Tell me, what is this place? Countless people, but not one familiar face. Not so bad, I suppose. Starting over every time I change my clothes. Even here I'm all but gone. Best keep to traveling on. Big wheels turning home a lonely song. Best keep to traveling on. Best keep to traveling on. Willie, I'm going where the buildings are taller, where the streetlights they gleam all through the night. Willie, I'm going where I can feel smaller, where someday my dreaming will turn out alright. I can remember the morning dove calling on the 8th of December when I went away. But I'll come back as long as you let me. And I will return, never to stray. Willie, won't you tell me how you spend all the hours in the barroom so lonesome, or tilling the ground?
soul searching, fall apart, tunnel vision, hiding in the dark. Well, I ain't gonna holler before I really bleed. Salvation or quick fix remedy. You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right, never would. Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Just leave the light on. Yeah, leave the light on. If I'll ever change, of Nashville, Tennessee, while the cold here in Sweden got the best of me. Well, haven't I got better things to think about than that? Like deadlines, rent's due, bills pile up, family day in, day out, the clock's mocking me, getting old, oh, got the kids deserve so much more than this, gotta get rich. You said I never could change. I thought I never could change. They said I never could change. Damn right, never would. Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Leave the light on. Just leave the light on. If I'll ever change, if I'll ever change, if I'll ever change, if I'll ever change, if I'll ever change.
Leaving from St. Louis, headed for the coast. No telling when or if you're coming home. And half the time you knew me, you were out there on the road. It's a wonder that we've come this far at all. When the heather's blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's like underneath that western sky, and whatever will become of you and I? Do you smell